I want to play this clip from a British surgeon who is in Gaza, just to get a notion of what we're dealing with. Play this clip.
You were saying to us that your colleagues that have tried to help, who've tried to take baby formula in, for example, have been prevented from doing so.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, I spent quite a bit of time on the paediatric intensive care unit because I have patients there. Appalling malnutrition, and a lot of doctors I know who have taken in formula feed because they knew there was such a shortage. None has been allowed in by the Israelis since the last ceasefire.
You go through a checkpoint, you get searched as a doctor, and if you've got any baby formula in your pockets or in your bag, they will confiscate it from you?
Very specifically confiscating that. Nothing else. They confiscated every single carton of formula feed that these doctors were taking.
Can you think of any reason other than that they just don't want you to give it to the baby?
We're very cautious in what we take in because we know much will be confiscated, and certainly they always say anything that could be remotely used as a weapon, such as surgical instruments, we can't take in. But I cannot think of any reason why they would confiscate formula feed.
Oh, I can think of a reason, but they know exactly what they're doing.
The Omar al-Akkad book title comes to mind. One day, everyone will always have been against this. And I think we're seeing that in real time now. In the old days, you waited for, Iraq war finished, and then, everyone started to make their move and say, oh, I was always opposed to Iraq. Like Donald Trump pretends to have been opposed to Iraq. I think now with social media and with this genocide just never ending, people are doing it in real time and thinking we won't catch them. It's not just Hillary Clinton, who was very supportive of Israel. Her husband, if you remember, Bill Clinton, went to Michigan and lectured Muslims there about the Bible and the importance of supporting Israel before the election. That really helped Kamala Harris. But Amy Klobuchar this week went on the floor of the Senate to condemn starvation in Gaza. The same Amy Klobuchar who a couple of weeks ago was smiling in a photo with Benjamin Netanyahu in DC, the man who's responsible for the starvation in Gaza. So there she is. She didn't hide like Cory Booker tried to hide his face. She's very happily smiling there. So I think we've got to talk about how cynical this is. Look, I welcome anyone who changes their mind. I'm not somebody who says, the more the merrier. But let's just recognize the cynicism behind it. They didn't just wake up and suddenly realize this is bad. I do think it tells you a lot about how the arguments about defending Israel have all fallen apart. Because the arguments, if you remember, Sam and Emma, after October 7th was right to defend yourself, Hamas tunnels, they're not really killing civilians, it's Hamas human shields. None of that works when a baby is starving to death in front of your eyes. None of that works when a surgeon is saying, they won't let me take baby formula in. No one except a depraved sociopath can defend not taking baby formula into Gaza, blocking diapers and formula from Gaza. So it's indefensible. Literally, I know we throw around the word indefensible, but it's literally indefensible.